Hello दोस्तों, uh, welcome in this SAP another tutorial. Okay, today our discussion topic is uh, PR list in SAP. ठीक है? So what is the first you understand what is the meaning of the purchase requisition. Okay, so basically a purchase requisition is a document before the if you want to procure any services if we want to procure any services from external vendor or procure material from external vendor. Why we are using the word external? Because there is two type of the vendors. uh, One are working as internal, okay, and another are working as external. So we are here focusing on the external vendor, which are no link directly and indirectly with your company. Fine, because once we are going to procure something, we are treating as a customer for that vendor. Okay, so first we create the purchase requisition in both the cases. In the both the cases, PR first created. Okay, PR is created using transaction code ME51N. Okay, if you want to edit that PR, ME52N is a transaction code. How to create the PR, how to change in the PR, we have already uploaded the tutorial. Please visit our SAP playlist. You will find how to display that PR is ME53N. Okay, hope you understand. So this is the first case where we are creating the purchase requisition. Okay, and after the creation of the purchase requisition, we release or approve that requisition using workflow, or there is a transaction code of the direct approval of purchase requisition is ME54. Okay, this is the first case we are creating the purchase requisition. In the second case, in the second case, once we do any job of related with the maintenance, okay, like maintenance of any equipment, maintenance of the building, maintenance of something, okay, then first we are creating the maintenance notification followed by maintenance order. Okay, once we release our MO, a background purchase requisition will be generated. Background PR, and that PR should be approved. Okay, and that is used in purchase order for services. Okay, this is the second way where you are going to create the purchase requisition. Okay, in third case, I'm just repeating this. In third case, in third case, In SAP PS, once we create any WBS, plan services, in external processing, okay, once we release this network activity, external processing network activity, once release this network activity, which is planned in the external services component of the network, a background purchase requisition is generated. A background purchase requisition is generated, and that is released and used in the purchase order. So this is the way, basic three areas where the purchase requisition is generated. Okay, so our objective is how to get all the list of the purchase order, purchase requisition. Our main objective is the purchase requisition. Then we are trying to get the list of PR in SAP using SAP transaction code ME5A. This is a very standard transaction code. The purchase requisition as per account assignment. What is the meaning of the account assignment? Hope you understand what is the meaning of the assignment. We are the booking the expenses in cost center in GL. Okay. Uh, for example, if we are going to book the external services in the project, then in my company 591901001 GL is map for the PS credit GL. Okay. For example, if we are going to procure our maintenance order in the PR, so 5020803 is repair and maintenance AP, operators and plant. So these type of the cost element account assignment is there for the procurement of the services. Now we are going to check how to get the purchase requisition list in SAP by doing the practical. Okay. So this is our SAP screen. Okay. So you need to execute the transaction code ME5A. Okay, where you need to fill the scope of list is ALV. Plant is my case. Plant is 3002. Release dates, material group. So many options are there. So you can choose that options. Okay, and ME5A is the transaction code. Okay, here the scope of list is ALV. Here by default A is there. Okay, transaction code is ME5A. Okay, and here is the scope of list is ALV. Okay, in the plant you should fill 3002. Okay, you can fill the item category, document type, release dates and all. Okay, from here. Okay, if I am just going to fill the release date, for example 1 April 2019 to something 31st December 2019, processing status, fixed vendors, blocking indicators, sort text, so many options are there. Here one is the dynamic selection is also there. Okay, in the dynamic selection you need to, in the dynamic selection, sort by purchase requisition number and item, sort by purchase requisition material delivery date. In the dynamic selection, you can go and check multiple options are there. Okay, so you can utilize the facility of the dynamic selection here. Okay, I'm just going to execute. The system will generate the purchase requisition. This is the purchase order date, ordered. This is the purchase requisition, requirement dates, plant, requisitioner, tracking numbers, agreements, and all. Okay. So depending on in our company, most of the purchase requisition are frequently creating for the maintenance activity, so the maintenance of any equipments, maintenance of any maintenance of the buildings. Okay, for the procurement of the material and procurement of the services, uh, separately purchase requisitions are creating in material management sections, or inventory management section, or procurement sections. Okay, so this is the beauty of this transaction code you just seeing here. Okay, and in the dynamic selection there are various options like uh, purchase requisition, created by, release by, material, plant, release status, price unit, desired vendor, fixed vendors, and all. So you can fill the multiple vendors here. Okay, for you are frequently creating the purchase requisition or procuring external services. Okay, so this is the beauty of this transaction code. You have plenty of the options. By vendor code you will get the purchase requisition, by created by you can get the purchase requisition, by release dates, by item categories, and all. Okay, so we are creating this SAP tutorial for just training and understanding purpose, for field unit understanding purpose. If you want to search any purchase requisition, then on a single click you will get all the data if you have sufficient role and authorization. See, with respect to that vendor, during that period we found that there are four purchase requisition of the amount this, valuation price is this, release date is this. So many options are there. Short text, based on the short text, based on the delivery date, based on the requisition, you will get all the data. These are the fixed vendors, like vendors all. Okay, so this is the beauty of this transaction code in SAP. You will get all the data here. Okay, for the, if you have purchase requisition, you can display that purchase requisition using ME53N. Okay, so hope you understand how we can execute this transaction code. Okay, and here on the basis of the cost center, on the basis of the WBS element we have discussed, on the basis of cost center, on the basis of WBS element, on the basis of maintenance order, on the basis of asset, on the basis of network, on the basis of sales order. So we are creating the purchase requisition. Okay, so depending on the your requirement and area, you will get all this data while filling here. Hope you understand. Okay, I repeating that if you are new in our YouTube channel ERP team, then please subscribe our YouTube channel. For example, uh, we are frequently creating this, selecting this material for which we have created the purchase requisition on the basis of material. Okay, so system will generate the record of the material. Okay, in the material options we are filling the material. Okay, see, in the material options we have filled the material. We are removing this fixed vendor and all record. Okay, I'm going to execute. The period is this, going to execute. See, we have procured this using this purchase acquisition. So all the data is displaying here. Okay, and these are the hidden field, hidden columns are there. You can include, see, MPN material, GR processing times and all. Okay, you can include all this field in your report. Okay, so hope you understand what is the beauty of this SAP transaction code ME5A. Okay, so please, if you have any query in your mind, please mention in the comment sections, and please share this knowledge with your friends and colleagues. Again, this is a training and understanding purpose tutorial. Okay, have a nice day. See you in the next tutorial.